fancy pajamas is kind of like buying fresh flowers for your house. You don't really realize how much it makes a difference until you start buying them. And by the way, when I say fancy pajamas, I'm not exactly thinking of something like this, but I'm thinking something more along the lines like this. When you are so in a state of being casual on a regular basis, you start to realize that you don't really want to get out of that habit. And that's what I decided to break when I decided to start wearing really fancy girly pajamas. I know that seems very frivolous. I know that seems like a waste of money, but hear me out. If you were sitting here thinking, why would I spend money? Why would I spend effort? Why would I spend time when no one else is going to see me? Because it's not about other people. Because it's about you. When I was in that working from home phase, I found myself in the sweatpants and t-shirt cycle every single day, and I never got out of it, and I never dressed up. And that's when I realized that I only dressed up for others and not myself. So it was an odd cadence. It was like that one law of physics: things in motion stay in motion. Well, you know what? Things dressed up stay dressed up. Because in reality, dressing nice is for you exclusively, because it gets you in a very good state of mind. It is something that you can do to invest in yourself on a daily basis that's just for you, that is not about anyone else. If you start getting into that mindset of dressing up for yourself, you're more likely to wear the things that kind of scare you. You're more likely to wear the things that people might judge you for that you actually want to wear, which is a good thing. When you start deciding to dress for yourself, you develop a really good habit of bringing your best self forward. I wear a lot of slip dresses because they're easy to put on. They make me feel girly and pretty, which is what I want. And it makes me feel like I am doing things for me. When I did it when I was living on my own, I did it when I was living with my parents, I do it when I live with my partner, because it makes me feel good on a daily basis. The reason why I recommend wearing something with shape is that you need to remind yourself that you are also have a beautiful body and you need to show it off. If you are someone who doesn't want to show their entire body, you can get satin long sleeve, long pants pajamas. You can also go for rompers if you were looking for a one piece. If you were like me and you like a good slip dress because it makes you feel good, I highly recommend getting slip dresses. It's just a small way to kind of come forward with yourself and to set boundaries with who your day person is and who your night person is. There was an episode of Queer Eye where Tan Fran says that, well, you know, if I'm dressing in sweatpants with my partner, I'm wearing the best damn sweatpants. And yeah, I love that idea. You can super wear fancy sweatpants. It doesn't have to be something silk or something satin. It can be cotton. It can be something that makes you really comfortable, but make sure that there's something that also make you feel beautiful. For me, I really like to wear things that kind of show off my shape still, no matter what the hours of the day are, just because I want to bring my self forward. Last night, I wore my partner's t-shirt and an oversized pair of underwear to bed. And let me tell you, it actually took a little bit of a mental effort to just wear a blouse instead of a t-shirt and sweatpants. This also doesn't need to be expensive. You also don't need to spend hundreds of dollars building a very expensive pajama set. If I were starting off nowadays, I would literally just buy one or two of each, see what I liked, and then as time passed, I would give myself a few years to find a pajama collection that you actually like. Make sure you go for pieces that are not going to fall apart on the wash. Don't go for synthetic materials because those aren't breathable and you want it to be very breathable. I highly recommend silk and satin. I really like a good pajama slip shirt. If you were looking for a good starting point on where to buy fancy feminine pajamas that will make your body look amazing and be very flattering, I would recommend going to Under Protection, which is a European brand. Or if you're looking for something a little bit on the more affordable side, I really recommend Quince. Once you start buying flowers for your house, you're going to want to clean your house on a regular basis. Once you start wearing fancy pajamas, you're going to want to start dressing nice on a regular basis. And does that mean that you are vain? No, it just means that you want to do something nice for yourself. Again, this is for you. This one thing changed my style game completely. And remember, always do it for yourself. Don't do it for anyone else.